Hi, today I want to show you how to do a pineapple pattern, and for that we're going to need to crochet a pineapple and crochet some fans. So let's do this! So this is the principle of making the pineapple. It's really simple, you just work back and forth, and there is one principle that you need to learn, and that is it. And then it will form itself, basically. So here you see it again, but with the fans around it. Or the shells, I think you might call it. So start by chaining 40, and then chaining 3. And the 3 is to replace the 1 double crochet we need to make the first fan. A fan consists of 2 double crochet, 1 chain, and then 2 double crochet again. And in the future, when I tell you to work in the fan, I'm really telling you to work in the chain that is in the middle of the fan. So that is it. That is the first sort of thing that you need to get in order to do this. It's basically a fan is 2 double crochet, 1 chain, and then 2 double crochet. And you need to work in the chain. Now to make a bridge, to get to the next one, you just chain 3. And on the base chain you need to do 3 fans and then a pineapple bottom. And that is just 10 double crochet in the same stitch. Now between your symbols here, just leave 8 stitches on the base chain, and remember to finish off with a fan. You really don't want a pineapple just hanging out at the edge of your piece. You really want a fan. So here you can see if you've done it correctly, you should have 3 fans and a pineapple, and then 3 fans and a pineapple for as many as you want to work. To do the next stitch, or the next row, I should say, you're just going to slip stitch your way into the middle of the first fan, and then you're going to chain 3. And then do the rest of the fan again. And again, the first chains is instead of the first double crochet. And for the first row, just do 1 fan in each fan and 1 bridge above every bridge. But we're going to do something a little different for the pineapple. And this really is the strength of this pattern. It's really simple to see where you're at and what you need to do. Instead of counting and looking at the pattern, you can really just look at what is in your hands and you will sort of know what to do. For the most part, you're just doing the same as on the previous row but not in the pineapple. So, chain 3 to get to the next one. And when you get to the pineapple, the thing you're going to do is just 1 double crochet. And now chain 1. And then 1 double crochet again. Until you have 10 double crochet and 9 chains. Or chain spaces, I should say. And again, when we come back to this, you're going to work in the chain spaces, not in the actual stitch. I should also mention that I am using crochet thread for this, and it's a 2mm hook. I've never really spent money on the actual crochet thread because I thought it was sort of silly, but now working with it I realized that it's really worth it. For one, it's a little bit shiny, so it's really pretty, but also it's wound in a way so that it's really hard to split the stitches. And I really like that. It becomes really pretty, and especially with this lace pattern, you can really see the stitches, which is really nice. So it's a little bit more expensive than just normal cotton, which I normally use, but it's actually, I would say, if you want to do something really nice, the quality of the thread really makes a difference. So here you can see this is the second row of the pineapple bottom, and it just leaves you with a lot of little spaces, 9 to be exact, and 10 double crochet that we can work in when we come back. But finish this row with just 1 fan in each fan. From now on, I'm just going to show you this way because it's a little easier, but you're going to do 1 fan in each fan until you get to the 5th row. Until then, you're only concerned with making the pineapple, and the rest is just the same. To make the pineapple, do a single crochet in the first chain space on the pineapple bottom, and then chain 3. Jump to the next space and do a single crochet again. And you're going to do that until you hit the end. Now, as you can see, that already sort of eliminated a little bit of the stitches because you effectively skipped one. So do the bridge over to the pineapple and then work in the space rather than in the stitch. And this, when you continue to do this back and forth, what will happen is every time you go over it, you're going to decrease the amount of chain spaces you're going to have when you come back. And that is a really complicated way of saying that this will happen. You will get smaller and smaller until you have some sort of a point, and then you'll get this nice round thing. And I'm just going to show you here what is going to happen when we continue. So you're going to have this pineapple, we're at this point now, and then you're going to have a row of fans in between. So again here I'm making a bridge, jumping to the first chain space, making a single crochet, then chaining 3, and jumping to the next chain space. Now when you've done 5 fans on top of each other, so you can count to 5, you're going to do this. You're going to increase by 1, and you're going to do that by doing 2 double crochet, 1 chain, 2 double crochet, 1 chain, and 2 double crochet in the middle of the 3 fans that you've been doing. So we're going to fan that out, I guess, sorry. You're going to increase in the middle here, and it is going to be a pineapple when we get to it, but there's a lot of rows in between this and the actual pineapple. When you get back to it, do a fan in each chain space that you did, and then do chain 2 in the middle of those. And when you get back again, do a fan in the first one, in the chain space, and then in the second one. So you have 3. So now you have increased from 1 fan to 3. And as you can see, I didn't leave the 8 that I should have on the base chain, and therefore mine is buckling, but you'll do it right, I'm sure. When you get back to this again, start normally. So you're going to do a fan, a bridge, a fan, and a bridge. And this again will increase it so that you have a nice sort of smooth increase from the 1 fan to the 3. Now when you get back to the pineapple, at some point you're going to have just one chain space left. So as you can see here, the only thing I needed to do to finish the pineapple was I needed to do 1 single crochet in the middle of the last chain space, and then a bridge again up to the fan at the edge of it. So this is what that looks like. And now I'm done with this pineapple, and when I get back to it, I am going to finish it, basically. So now I'm at this point again, and I almost made a mistake. I almost did a bridge over my finished pineapple, and you're not going to do that. You're just going to do a fan in the fan to the right of it, then chain 1, and then do a fan to the left of your pineapple. This will sort of cinch it together at the top. I know pineapples aren't this pointy, but it looks pretty in lace, so. And this is considered the last pass, I guess, of the pineapple. So what we need to do at our fans on the other side, so here you can see it's done. And when you get to this point, you're going to, where we made 3 fans, you're going to now do a pineapple bottom in the middle of it, so that it's going to look like this. And now when you continue, you're just going to do a fan on top of each fan, and you're going to continue your pineapple where we have increased until there is a pineapple bottom. But you can look at the pattern, that might be easier than listening to me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next Friday.